Hello, travelers. How are you all doing today? Ye blessings! Thank you so much for pressing the play button. Please feel free to stay and to join the others. The mathematical wizards will restore your energy while you are here to learn. It is so great to have you. I am Johnny, your host with HomeCountry Mathematics. I truly appreciate you. Let's learn some math, shall we? Ye wonderful learning individuals. It is a pleasure. Okay. Let us continue. We are working on writing mathematical expressions from verbal expressions. Here are some examples to make life easier for you. Question: write an algebraic expression for each verbal expression. 8 more than a number. 8 more than a number. The words more than suggest addition. Let n represent the number. Again, you can pick any random variable from A through Z, your choice. Have fun with it. Pick your favorite letter. Thus, the algebraic expression is n plus 8. Wasn't that easy? Okay, let's do another. 7 less the product of 4 and a number x. Oof. They threw a lot at us, didn't they? 7 less the product of 4 and a number. It seems they are breaking it into parts. Less implies subtraction. So we can also assume that less than would be subtraction. So let's say we said 8 less than a number, then 8 less than a number would be this. Okay? All right, let us continue with this one that we've been doing here. 7 less than the product of 4 and a number x. Okay, let's break this into parts. So less implies subtraction, and product implies multiplication. Remember? Product of. Okay. More is plus, less is minus, product is multiply. Okay? So the expression can be written as 7 less product of 4 and a number. Okay, product of 4 and a number. It almost seems a little bit confusing, but just recall, less than is subtract product of a number. They give you the number x, so they basically gave us the variable, and there we have it. 7 less than the product of a number x and a number x. Okay, let's do another. One third of the original area. Okay, so we can use the small letter A for area. That is fine. It says 1/3. Okay? We've been working with fractions, right? What does 1/3 mean in a fraction form? That is 1/3. Okay? 1/3 of the original area. So if the original area as a whole we're basically multiplying 1/3 to the whole area. So let's say, for example, our whole area was, I don't know, let's go with some nice even numbers, because we know 3 divides nicely into 999. So we would have 1/3 times 999. Another way of writing this is because we can also assume, well, we don't need to assume, but it's imaginary. When we write a variable or a number, we can assume that it's also divided by 1. We can also write it in this fashion. It means the same thing. So this also tells us that A is the numerator. Remember, fractions, numerator over denominator. Okay? So with that said, we can also write this like this. They're exactly the same thing. Okay? Let us continue. The product of 7, so as soon as you hear or read the word product, or product of, think multiplication. I'm writing X for times? Well, because that's how we learn it, in early school and middle school, right? I guess I could write it like this, or I could write it like that. The product of 7 and m to the 5th power. Okay, so the product is 7, so we'll write 7 down. And m to the 5th power. M to the 5th power. Okay, what that means is m is to the 5th power. Not 7, but m is. Okay? Please take note. So all we're doing is multiplying. Once we solve this, then lastly we'll multiply our result by 7. Okay? All right. Let's try a couple more quickly. I'll leave that. That's fine. 13 less than a number. Okay? 13 less than a number. If you need to remind yourself or take little notes, less than, you say to yourself, oh, that means subtraction. So 13 less than a number. So I guess it doesn't really matter the order, but it also depends. I'm going to use n. Okay? It depends if you are working with integers. Well, we are technically working with integers, but as you know, we could end up with a negative number if you recall how the integer grid works. Okay? So the way they say it, they'll most likely write it like this: 13 less than a number. Okay? Now, in order to get a positive value, n has to be greater than 13. Okay? Or equal to. Let's do another one quickly. Nine more than the quotient of b and 5. Quotient. So quotient think division. Okay? One sec. Bear with me. Okay. All right, let me continue. 9 more than the quotient of b and 5. So I can assume that b is going to be our numerator and 5 is our denominator. 9 more, recall, more is addition. So once we solve this, we will be adding 9 to that. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. We'll do a couple of more on the next video. Thank you for watching. Again, it's great to have you. I hope you have learned something today. And that is great if you did. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care.